Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down on an indicator under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, marijuana, alcohol, narcissism, all that shit. There's a lot of you motherfuckers out there, 80 to 90% of you, who should not be listening to my videos. Listener's discretion is advised. Now, on to the topic. If you have any comments, questions, insults, roast fest, put it down below. Put it down below, ho. Now, as you should already know my eccentric ways, and how I'm unambitious in many ways. Someone asked me a question in one of my videos, and he said, why don't you have women on your so-called videos and streams and stuff like that? You know, as you can, if you look at my past, you'll see that I do streams with certain individuals, and most of them are men, but all of them are men. It's just, you know, with women, they will have a hard time. They're afraid. Okay? I actually tried to get a few women on to have a conversation with them, but I believe that they will not do such a thing because I'll pull their card. I'm not a fucking Kevin Samuels, okay? I'm the type of guy that will tell you straight core your solution and not try to do a ring around the rosy by playing psychological games because you didn't have a father figure, because that's what's going to come really down to. You didn't have a proper father figure. And every time I encounter women on other shows or some other streams and shit, I'm usually getting in a fussy fit with these bitches. And I'm like, a female will just say something or not understand what I said. Even the host may get a little offended at me sometimes. I usually say broad statements like this. I say most people should not be in relationships because they need their father figure or someone wise enough to teach them and give them education before they, once you get in a relationship and you already had sex with one or two people, you're done. Your value is worth shit. Okay? You're just worth nothing. Okay, that's just how I see it. Because what's going to happen is that there are guys out there who are on a certain plate. They're at a certain level, and then there's guys out there who are not on that certain level. Okay, and then girls will always choose the what? The wrong guy. So if they want to choose the right guy, they don't want to hear the advice from an alpha such as myself to get on track, even if they're not virgins. They don't want to hear the advice that they must accept polygyny. They don't want to hear the advice that I tell them that you have to do conjugal pussy workout. They don't want to hear that coming from my mouth. I'm vulgar when someone pisses me off. I have a female saying something to me because she didn't understand, or she'll try to interrupt me. I don't play interruption games. I'm not long-winded. I try to keep it simple, right? You try to keep it simple, and they want to run. You know, as a matter of fact, if you watch Kevin Samuel's videos, women be interrupting him, and he has a lot of fucking patience. He has a lot of patience because I'll give him 2 chances. Because once I get my equipment up and running and I get enough donations to fix this studio thing, I'm gonna fix up. I got some things for y'all guys. For Martha's Knots 5, I'm gonna try. Martha's Knots 5 is gonna be hot. Okay? I go by the emerald pill man, which most guys cannot be an emerald pill. But I'm gonna show you an example. I'm gonna get some women on there, and I'm gonna try to get women on. Okay, but they don't want to. As I said before, I only give them 2 strikes. You interrupt me, okay, you get cut. I'll make my little bells and whistles and my vibration frequencies, and y'all gonna laugh your asses off. Because 9 times out of 10, if I have conversations with women, I'm going to get upset. I'm like, did I just tell you to be quiet on your show? You're the host, and you have females or even guys. Sometimes there's guys who get offended at me. I remember the person who's the executive of the Red Pillar. He came into my inbox. I said, come into my inbox if you got a problem with me. You don't like my mouth because I'm too alpha for you? I always start off nice. I'll usually, when someone disrespects me, I usually say, hey, I didn't finish. I'll get louder. I didn't finish. If anyone talks, even the host, I didn't finish. I'll just exit out the fucking video. Or I'll just fucking say, I'm not returning. And she's gonna need my advice. I'm older than most of the motherfuckers that be on the fucking show anyway. So I'm like, why not just shut the fuck up and listen? Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. I don't like that shit. And I may just snap out and like, hey, mother. One time I told this bitch, like, you better shut the fuck up, bitch. I'll come in and smack your ass off this, man. I'll smack you up. That was hilarious. And the host told me, he said, hey, okay, calm down, man. I said, yeah, I got to get out of here, man. I don't have time for women interrupting me. You put them on mute, they better bring a piece of paper and pencil when you come on my show. All right? I am not just some sort of therapist. I got different faces. In my inbox, I do professional fucking inbox therapy all the fucking time. Women don't usually ask me for therapy because I'm too busy talking to women overseas, trying to seek virgins out. I don't have no time to talk to American women who don't have no money for me, you know. And I don't have time to talk to a whole lot of guys who ain't got no money either in my inbox, okay? Because I do therapeutic purposes, you know, services. You read my description, like I said before. Like I said before, I have little time for games. The guy in the red pillar, he came into my inbox because he wanted to have a beef with me because he spoke out of line. I didn't even remember the whole entire conversation on the post or on the stream that I was talking to. He was so mad. I said, I'm going to come into your inbox. I'm going to whip your ass. I'm like, he started it, and I'm going to finish it. Okay. So next thing you know, he come into my inbox, and he flipped this whole entire personification because he don't understand who I am. I told him, I said, you know you're on Facebook. You know you're on the stream. You never disrespect another man's word, especially. Okay. You don't like it, calm your ass. Okay. And that's what I was telling the host. I said, mute their mics and let me speak. If you allow a woman to speak more than 2 minutes, I know you're a pussyfoot. You're a pussyfooting around. You're a simp. You're straight up simping if you let that woman talk for like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'm like, you got a problem already. I'm not going to listen to that woman's mouth. All right? So that's the real reason why I won't do streams with women. I'll do streams with the Bangladeshi who's trying to learn English, how to talk as fast as I can, okay, and speak in dynamic English because I'm innovative, okay. I got my own methods for my own madness, okay. And of course, but that's all I really wanted to say about that. I've talked to too many people to be wasting my time, and then they don't have the dime to give, so I don't really care to entertain them, okay. But other than that, this is watermelon soda. Have you ever seen this shit before? Look at this shit. So I already gave you the answer now. So whoever wrote that in my inbox, one of my comment sections, okay, you already been answered. So if you've been keeping track of me, this shit is bomb as fire. So, as you know how eccentric I am, people try to get a hold of me and they can't. They think they're going to keep talking to me and they ain't benefit me in no kind of way. They want to go overseas like I have again. They want to do what I do. But they don't got the money. So it's okay. I got to blow up in another way. Right now, I got things on my plate. So I don't have the time to start a studio right now. But maybe next year. Because my monies will be more free. I'll have more available funds. I'm going to try to get my computer back too. I'm trying to get my Twitch channel working. So I can actually talk to people while I'm playing games. And talking about The Witcher 3 with so many sex scenes. I'm pretty eccentric. I told you this before. Just look at a multi-talented type of guy. I don't have time to sit there and focus on one person, okay? And of course, like I said before, I love you all, but hit the minute view. And if you have any comments or questions, answers, or anything you want to talk about, just ask me in the comments section, okay? And if you want to come on my stream, if you want to do a stream, we can. I also have a Patreon too, so if you really are interested in my content, you go to my Patreon because you're doing something. And I got different types of videos. I got different videos on my Patreon. Did you know that? So these videos right here, you're getting in the public. This is the public. But on Patreon, you're paying for something, and you can get us what's worth. All right, so read it. Choose one. There's like 4 tiers. The 4th tier is usually the one that's $15 a month. Okay. And other than that, I'm fine and dandy with you, okay? Until then, be safe and be square, okay? Don't be square. Be a hexagon or octagon, okay? Peace.